Dozens of people are feared dead after a small passenger aircraft crashed into a neighborhood in Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh, yesterday afternoon. The aircraft involved was a domestic flight coming from Cox's Bazar. It was attempting to land at the airport when it crashed in the Diabari area, which is just north of the runway. And when they arrived, they found at least 12 people dead, including 7 children. So far, they haven't released any information about what might have caused this plane to crash. We'll keep you posted with the latest on this story as it unfolds. The aircraft, which was a chartered flight, reportedly lost control mid-air before hitting the ground. Well, we received reports from eyewitnesses saying that they saw the plane flying erratically. And, they lost control. Some said that they saw the plane making a strange noise. The next thing they knew, the plane hit an electric pole and then it burst into flames. Farhan, can you tell us a bit more about this accident? What kind of a plane was it? How many people were on board? An eyewitness who spoke to the media said that the plane was flying erratically and that it made a strange noise before it crashed. Their parents were also on the flight and they also died. Another eyewitness said that the plane first hit an electric pole and then burst into flames. So sad to see the loss of life, and particularly sad to see the children who were on board that flight. Our thoughts are with the families of the victims at this time. Thank you for watching. You can get more updates on our website. Now we have some very disturbing images coming out of this incident. Getting to the site was very hard. The roads were narrow. There was gridlock. But eventually emergency services reached the site. But by that time, the plane had already burst into flames. These pictures show the aftermath of the crash. You can see smoke billowing from the wreckage and flames engulfing the aircraft. Now these images may be disturbing, so viewer discretion is advised. They will try to determine the cause of the crash. Right now, they haven't said anything. They haven't released anything about the flight, about the pilot, about the aircraft itself. But the investigation is underway, and hopefully it will throw up some answers in the next few days. Now, emergency services rushed to the scene, but they were delayed due to heavy traffic and gridlock in the area. The Bangladesh Civil Aviation Authority has launched an investigation to determine the cause of the crash. In the meantime, let's get some more details about this incident from our correspondent in Dhaka. Well, it was a small passenger aircraft. The number of people on board wasn't immediately clear. But local officials say that there were at least 30 people on board, including the crew. It was a domestic flight, a scheduled flight that was flying from Cox's Bazar to Dhaka. This is a very popular route, and many people take this flight, and many flights operate this route every day. The flight took off from Cox's Bazar at around 1:30 p.m. local time. It was supposed to land here at the Dhaka airport at around 2:15 p.m., but it never did. So what happened next? And you mentioned that there were children on board. How many children were there? Well, there were 7 children on board. They were part of a family. They were traveling together. Fortunately, all 7 of them died. And how difficult was it for emergency services to reach the site of the crash? It was very difficult because the plane crashed in a very densely populated area. And what happens next? Is there an investigation underway? Yes, the Bangladesh Civil Aviation Authority is investigating the crash. All right, Farhan, thank you so much for that report.